Hi everyone, I'm Nicole Turnbull, CEO of the Psychosocial Safety and Leadership Institute, and I'm super excited to be chatting with David Morgan from Veremark today. So, we're going to have a chat about who David is, what Veremark offers, why this work matters, and how you can connect with him if you'd like to learn more. I'm fumbling my words already, and we haven't even started. David, thank you so much for being part of the collective.
It's a pleasure to be here, Nicole. Really enjoying the work we're already doing together, and yeah, really excited about the Psychosocial Safety Institute and how that overlaps with our work.
Yes, and yeah, excited to collab with you as well. But there's a few people who probably haven't heard about Veremark or yourself. Before we dive in, can you just chat a little bit about yourself and your background? Just tell us a bit about you.
Yeah, sure. My name's David Morgan, and I've been in this world of integrity, corporate investigations, whistleblowing for over 20 years. I started in the police service back in London in 2004. I was a detective for a number of years there. Left the police in 2010 and then emigrated to Australia and to Brisbane. I met a girl who didn't like the English weather and told me in no uncertain terms that she wasn't going to live there forever. So I emigrated over here. And then I picked up a job at PwC in their forensic division. So I sort of moved from police work to corporate work, but still doing investigations. And yeah, had a really interesting career over the last 16 years or so. I've done a lot of work in that corporate whistleblowing space. So I've run a couple of whistleblower businesses initially at PwC. I then went to Deloitte and did a number of investigations there within their forensic practice. And then to Panelcare Foster or PKF, which is another sort of mid-tier accounting and business advisory firm. Again, I had a whistleblower business there, did a lot of investigations and advisory work. So I've always been in this space as an integrity expert. And most recently, I've moved into technology. So Veremark is a global technology business. I now lead their second product, which is a whistleblower technology solutions product. I lead that globally. And yeah, really excited about putting all that expertise from my 20 plus years of experience into technology that hopefully we can develop at scale to help many organizations and many individuals report concerns safely, but also help organizations deal with these many different types of integrity related risks.
Yeah. And I love these chats because it's able to bring out such incredible experience and the strength of each of the individuals in the collective. Like no one has the background that you have. And it seems like you are the perfect person to be leading Veremark and their whistleblowing solutions. Can you share a little bit more about that? I know we've had a chat outside of this about what the program does and the platform and what that looks like. So sometimes whistleblowing may not be the be all and end all of what you offer. So if you can share a little bit more about that, that would be great.
Yeah, so I suppose to start with Veremark and sort of why I'm now working at Veremark. Veremark, as I said, is a global technology business, but their mission actually is around workplace trust. They want to help build more trusted and safe workplaces across the world. They started that journey and that mission back in 2018 with the development of an employment screening platform, which was seen to be more user-friendly, very innovative with technology and being able to, hire people more seamlessly so that people get the right people into the workplace that have, a good cultural fit with those organizations and therefore more trusted workplaces build from that. The continuation of that mission was then, well, how do we continue to stay with our clients post hire? And that's where I suppose this second technology solution was born in the whistleblowing space. What we know, though, from experience is that the types of disclosures or issues that get raised are very broad. So it's not just fraud and financial crime that we see in the modern workplace that people may want to speak up about.
Mhm.
There's a whole range of different types of risks that can come through our technology. And this is where the overlap comes into your world of psychosocial risk because risks around workplace bullying, risks around sexual harassment, discrimination, conflicts of interest. People need to speak up about these types of issues as well.
Mm.
We're developing technology that is safe, it is easy to use, and there's a good balance there between helping the organisation but also helping individuals at a point in time.
Yeah. And what makes what Veremark does, what makes it unique?
Yeah, there's three aspects to it. The simplicity in the technology. So we're
Hmm.
really passionate about how we've designed the technology, putting a lot of expertise into the thinking around that and how the technology works. So it's very collaborative in terms of that design thinking. So myself, who's an integrity expert, working closely with the design team and the engineering team at Veremark to come up with a solution that we know will work for those different stakeholders I just mentioned before.
Mm.
We want the technology also to be configurable or flexible because we know that industries have their own challenges, right? But also their own set of needs. And so, what might be relevant for an organization that's perhaps in manufacturing might be very different to what an organization needs in, say, child safety. So, our technology that is helping people and organizations deal with integrity related issues can be molded quite easily to those different sectors. And then thirdly, the deep domain expertise that I've got and also, many other people in my team have got, we want that involved as well, whether it's obviously in the design of the technology or at some point in that triage and post receipt of the disclosure to support organizations as and when they need it.
Mm. Love it. And look, you might have already answered this question, but I want to ask it anyway. Why is the work important to you? Why is this work important to you?
Yeah, I always had a strong sense of fairness
Mm.
in sort of the work and the people that I've come across sort of in my career. And certainly when I think about some of the cases that I did in the police, close to sort of 20 years ago now, a strong sense of wanting to help people,
Mm.
individually, at points in time when they're under enormous stress and perhaps have been the victim of a serious crime, or incident. So helping people, right? And I've always enjoyed that. It's changed in terms of the dynamic around me moving into the corporate world. So it's been more about helping, say, a whistleblower in a corporate sense, or helping an individual that might be, the victim of a workplace harassment matter, or advising a client, advising somebody very senior in a business that is dealing with a crisis and trying to guide them through what they need to do next. So that sense of help and support of individuals I've always enjoyed. I enjoy the people aspect of my work, always have done. And it has taken me far and wide in terms of the types of individuals that I've met, whether it be board members, chairmen, CEOs, or people on the shop floor, right? Of all walks of life I've come into contact with through my work, and that keeps me grounded and keeps it interesting.
Yes, it definitely does keep it interesting. And what kind of organizations or leaders do you most enjoy working with?
Are organizations that are progressive in their thinking
Yeah.
and aren't looking to stay still or aren't always looking back as to how we used to do things, or the way the world used to be. The world is changing and changing fast in this space, right? When we talk about regulation in that integrity and conduct space, there are lots of changes happening, not just in Australia but around the world.
Mm.
And so, us as leaders and governance professionals, we need to be sort of moving forward and looking at new ways of doing things. And they're the types of clients and organizations that I enjoy most. You can sort of tell pretty quickly,
Mm.
when you're demonstrating your technology for the first time, whether that is a good fit or not. And it's
Yeah.
typically, the ones that sign up with us, there tends to be a strong connection there in those values.
I love that. And I love and want to say thank you that you offer members a special discount. So we won't share it here because it's a special member discount. But I
Yeah.
know this is going to be more publicly provided rather than just in the membership hub. So I know that people will want to connect it with you, whether they're a member or not. So what's the best way for them to do that, to find out more and yeah, potentially have Veremark in their organization?
Yeah, they can either go to our website, which is www.veremark.com/whistleblowing and ask to speak to me. They can contact me on my mobile,
Yep.
I'm based in Brisbane. So my mobile 0451085030 or my email address, david@veremark.com. So yeah, reach out. Happy to have a chat. Happy to show you our technology and help out, in whichever way we can. I've got a team. I've got a couple of business partners, and there is a real a real sense of strong expertise there between myself and my business partners and my team. So if I haven't got the answer to perhaps the problem that you're dealing with, there's a good chance I can turn to somebody within my team that will be able to address your problem. And yeah, we're just there to support our clients and hopefully make organizations a bit safer and nicer to go to.
Fantastic. I love that. And that's what we are so excited about building in the collective is incredible people with aligned values and that support with strengths in each other. So just want to say a huge thank you for being part of the collective. We will share your details in the notes as well on the community hub and the on YouTube as well. But thank you again, David. We are so grateful that you're on board.
Yeah, no, it's great to be here, Nicole, and great to be involved with the Institute. Thank you.
Thank you.